visuals, and welcome back, channel. Welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, where we're continuing our series of how the fuck do we word this at the end? Oh shit, no. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, the day of the week where my dog likes to get his fucking bottle on camera. Disgusting dog. Not really. We're here to talk about Pokemon. Now look at the state here. You're such a little diva. Look at the view I am witnessing. This is the shit I'm getting. Little bastard. Put up with this carnage as I'm trying to make high quality, get off my sloth, high quality, very entertainment and intellectual and insightful YouTube videos. That's what we do here, right? Yes, hello. Anybody new to the channel's probably not here anymore because we just started off with dog genitalia and dog chewing a bone and whatever this is. And then I'm carrying it on as well. Instead of getting on with the video and trying to keep anybody, I'm carrying on with the bullshit. Visuals, we are continuing our mini-series inside of our Pokemon Thursday series of my favourite Pokemon from every Pokemon type. We've done Steel, we've done Flying, we've done Grass, we've done Water, we've done Fire, we've done Dark. I think that's what we've done so far. And this week around, and again, I'm sorry, anybody comments on a video saying you should do this type next, I am so sorry. I will do it. But these videos are pre-recorded. Like, I've done the Steel one. I've said the Steel, but at the time of recording, it hasn't even been uploaded yet. That's last week's episode. So, I'm sorry. But I will hopefully give it a break. I'm just enjoying doing this series so much. I said it last week that we'll give it a break and we'll let a couple of episodes of other Pokemon Thursday stuff build up and then get back to it. But I can't help it. It's just fun to go through each type and go through the Pokemon that you like and whatnot, and you know the reasons why, because you have certain you know run through of a game or certain cards you love, or you know a certain memory or an anime episode or anything, and you fall in love with these Pokemon again. You're like, I love you. But, it's like a trip down memory lane, and I fucking love it. It's like a little addiction. And when all the types are done, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be so gutted. I could do my least favourite for every type. I probably won't do that. That will be taking the piss a little bit. I said what type it is. The thumbnails give it away. But it's psychic types. We're going to do my favourite psychic types this week. And as per usual, visuals, I want you guys to tell me your favourite psychic types and your whatever in the comments below. I think maybe we'll just spin right off the back of psychic and we'll go into like the ghosts and stuff and that next maybe. We'll see. Ghosts will be an easy one. Again, guys, we're here to talk about psychic stats. Stop fucking going on a tangent. My 10 favourite psychic type Pokemon. Please let me know yours in the comments below. Number 10 is the little orangutan. Orangaroo. He is an orangutan, isn't he? He's not just a straight up monkey. Is he a gorilla? No, he's an Orangaroo with his little lovely fan and his little beautiful coloured fucking white fluff and his little purpliness and his little face. He just looks awesome. But out of him and Persimmon, I was always team Orangaroo. Plus I was team Moon anyway. What are you doing with pillows? The only thing that I don't like about Orangaroo is chucking the normal typing in there. I'm not a huge fan of when some Pokemon just randomly get the normal type chucked in, because the normal type to me itself, even though there's some amazing normal type Pokemon, it's just a bit weird because it's like, oh, we'll just add it so it's normal as well. Like, here's your psychic orangutan, make it a bit normal, and you're like, just fucking leave it. Just, I know you can say, well, it balances out for this battle and these types up, and he's weak against this, he's good against that, blah, blah, blah. But it's just weird for me. But design-wise, Pokemon-wise, even seeing him in the anime-wise, I'm using him quite a few times in my Sun and Moon. Well, I did use it on a few Sun ones with my trade-overs and whatnot, but mostly on my Moon playthroughs, I had an Orangaroo quite a few times. So Orangaroo, number 10. Number 9 is Mewtwo. I had to include Mewtwo on the list. Just the awe and the fascination and the wow and the wonder and the magic and the oh my god that he brings with him, especially when you first get involved in Pokemon, especially when it first come out. And we would, as players, oh, you know, fucking Cerulean Cave, what's in there? And you get the Mewtwo, and he's the first. Yes, we had the legendary birds, but it was the first real ultimate, like, all-inspiring, jaw-dropping legend. Like, oh my god, it's Mewtwo. And it was always Mewtwo. You know, you save your Master Ball for Mewtwo and whatnot. It was always about that Mewtwo son of a gun. Plus the story that goes with him. He's very unique in the fact that he's unlike any other Pokemon with such a backstory like this. Multiple films around him. The whole Team Rocket stuff, Giovanni, Armored Mewtwo. He's got such a great and legendary arc inside of Pokemon. He's an iconic without showing out an iconic Pokemon, the Mega Evolution stuff and whatnot. But yeah, Mewtwo, I had to chuck him on the list. He's a fucking legendary. He's an OG. Mew, a number 2. Another legendary, and look, I come to think of it, there's quite a few legendaries on this list. But it's Lugia. Lugia is a absolute beautiful bastard. I've said it before in the FFFs that I've done and others videos and stuff. I'm always Team Ho-Oh. I love Team Ho-Oh, but I do really love Lugia. Lugia is a solid-looking Pokemon, massive fan favourite, great type combination, great story and great lore and great history inside of Pokemon as well. And again, being another OG, being Gen 2, the box art Pokemon for Pokemon Silver. It's just his involvements in the anime as well. Seeing baby Lugia that one time, and recently in Pokemon Adventures, yeah, the one with Go and stuff, and Ash and Go, they run down the early episodes, they see Lugia and do that carry on, and just being about the new Pokemon Snap, how you try and interact with getting the new picture of Lugia. Everything about him is amazing. Plus he has the water element, and I'm very biased with water because I love to learn and explore water, even though it's also my biggest fear. But just really how you to get him to come out, and I think at one point he's just sleeping on the little rock bit, isn't he? But who doesn't love Lugia? Number 7, it's Gallade. I am Team Gallade more than I am Team Gardevoir. I don't mind Gardevoir, but there's some people out there, you know who you are, you crazy motherfuckers. The people that do the whole Gardevoir humanoid, give her a massive set of tits and that. What are you doing? This is Pokemon. Please keep the two separate. We don't need to intertwine fantasies with Pokemon, please. It's supposed to be an innocent. I know I effing blind and swearing that, but I go, oh, fucking Pikachu, not what the fuck me a Pikachu. It makes it. That's not the reason why I'm choosing Gallade, because that's got nothing to do with Gallade. But I love Gallade. I think Gallade's such an awesomely designed Pokemon. Mega Evolution looks great. I love the whole sort of stance fighting blade aspect, of course, him being fighting type as well. Being Wally's ace, and he eventually Mega Evolves it and all that carry on, and seeing him catch his little Rolts, and it's like, oh, that's kind of our Rolts as well, because we've watched you catch it and going all the way up and whatnot. And I like this, I like the dynamic between Curlier choosing, you know, your Gardevoir or your Gallade and stuff. I think all that's cool. All that's cool. But mostly, like I said, the design. You little bastard! Little bastard's just sat next to us, right? Fellas are wet. He's fucking. We're trying to talk Gallade here, and he just started to chew up the stuff out my pillow. Look how damp he's made it with his slobber. You little bastard! Right next to us. Didn't even care. He's not even like, I'm try and hide this. I'll wait till he's got to work. No. Right next to us. But Gallade, sorry. You ruined my thought process as well. Number 6, another legendary. Like I said, there's a few legendaries on there, but it's Lunala. Yes, I am Team Lunala more than I am Solgaleo or Solgaleo, as some people would say. I am Team Moon over Team Sun, and when new Lunala was revealed, I fell in love straight away. It wasn't even so much the typings, it was the design, it was the whole night aspect. I love the night time. I do shifts at work earlys and nights, and I just can't say how much I love biking home late at night when it's all quiet and it's just black everywhere, and there's a sense of peace. So anything nighttime related, apart from the scary stuff, I've always just been a massive awe of. And when we had the sun and moon aspect, I thought, I'm going to be Team Moon all the time. I want to go at night time, even though it was day and night time in the game anyway. But at night time, I do mad Pokemon, little mad Pokemon adventures and stuff, and explore around at night time and whatnot. But again, though, the psychic ghost and all that carry on, she is a great combination. And I think it is confirmed that she is female as well. I'm pretty sure she's female. Everything about her, she's just great. Obviously, as well, the bats. Comic book fan, love Batman. Lunala looks great. It's a big bat. It's moon. It's nighttime. I love it. Celebi! Ignore the fact that it's a shiny one. See, I can only find the shiny gift that I can download thingy. But Celebi, not a legendary, but a mythical. But under that same sort of umbrella, who doesn't love this big, nearly sometimes can be dried out tomato looking motherfucker? But the story of Celebi, the film that we got, Professor Oak's seen it in the past, the whole time travel stuff, Ilex Forest's connections to the stuff that happened over in Sinnoh. We see the same shrine in the dragon people's village in Ilex Forest, basically being our second counterpart to Mew. It's like a Mew clone, really, isn't it? Like Mew, Victini, Celebi, and that all kind of being the same sort of, not looking, but, you know, it's the psychic element and whatnot. Grass typing always gets a load of points in my eyes because I fucking love grass types. But I love the fact that it's the guardian of the forest. I get, like the whole nighttime thing, I love forests. If I could go to the real world of Pokemon, I would 110% be in all the foresty stuff, you know. I love going through Viridian Forest. I love going through Ilex Forest. I just like the idea of wandering around. There's these cool grass types. There's these cool bug types. You got Spinarak or whatever coming down from the trees. And you got a Caterpie over there. And you know, Metapod there. And a fucking Bulbasaur. In my head, that's for me. The ultimate Pokemon adventure is going through a jungle. And it's just, or a forest of some kind. And it's so amazing. And it's so beautiful. And Celebi, you know, looking after the little forests. I love me some flying onion fairy goodness. Not fairy typing, but, you know, fairy aspect with the little wings. Or is unknown. And I can't 100% say why. I can say why I think, right? Because that's quite high to be number 4. But I remember when Gold and Silver first came out, and I was completely just bewildered and fascinated and interested in these letter Pokemon, thinking, why is there loads of these letter? I remember in one of my first playthroughs trying to use an unknown throughout the whole game and just getting wrecked with that unknown. I'm thinking, I can't finish the game with this unknown. I have to switch out. And I remember it was a playthrough earlier. I can't quite remember now. But the story that they tell, that the fact that they might have been there since the dawn of time with Arceus, the fact that they're powerful enough to sometimes create legendary beasts. Remember when they made their own Entei? The fact there's so many mystery and lore shrouded by them. They're in the Hisuian region. They've got a story and history to tell there. There's something fascinating about this Pokemon, about like they've seen and done everything. They've always been there. Whenever, you know, this could have been happening or that could have been happening, you know, Arceus events and whatnot. It feels like the unknown were always there, just watching and looking and observing and having some part to play. It feels like the fabric, like, you know, the web that holds it all together. To me, that's what it feels like. And I've just been so fascinated, especially when you get to the ruins of Alpha and you have to do your little puzzles and whatnot, and then going through and trying to get every single letter and then your exclamation mark and question mark. I just think they're very fascinating Pokemon. Yeah, they're weak, they're a bit awful, but they have a cool story behind them. And to me, that just makes a Pokemon 20 times better. Number 3 is Mew, another mythical. I mean, I've got Mew. I always try and do this when I do these videos. There, just there. It's the shiny version because the tattooist that did my tattoos wanted to try out a new blue ink. I was like, yeah, go for it. We'll do shiny Mew instead of regular Mew. Everybody loves some shiny. Don't you dare go for that pillow again. You have your ball, you little bastard. Get your butthole off camera, you little freak. Come speak to the visuals and tell how sorry you are. We need to talk about Mew. No, okay, he just doesn't trust me. He thinks I'm going to attack him, probably because of the pillow. I'll get you because of that pillow. Watch it. Naughty boy. That's me telling him off, by the way. Naughty boy. Sorry, Mew. We love Mew. Mew's a fucking adorable, beautiful, amazing Pokemon. I can sit and tick off all the amazing things about Mew. But the most important thing about Mew, like I said about Unknown, is the backstory. It's the lore. It's the fact that, you know, the story goes that every Pokemon inside of them contains the DNA of Mew because Mew is the ancestor of all Pokemon. You know, I have that big debate. Who is the first Pokemon? Arceus, Bulbasaur, Rhydon, or Mew? And they have the whole... I love that Mew. But it's just such a great story behind it. The fact that it's so intertwined with Mewtwo. The history I've got... Well, not I've got personally, like I've been with them, but you know, us as Pokemon fans have got in the first movie, watching Mew and Mewtwo go out there, Ash turn into sun and whatnot. It's fucking Mew and it's adorable. It's like Mew, there's little Mew. That's his high pitch. Mew. If you're a bit more high pitch, if you're a girl, you can probably say that a bit better. Mew. I fucking love Mew. Alolan Raichu. I remember when this little bastard got revealed. It was on my first ever Moon team. And I thought to myself, I love you. Raichu is already an amazing Pokemon. Raichu is already a legendary Pokemon. But will make you psychic and you can surf on your little surfboard and just be a little surfer dude with some psychic abilities if you want. Oh my god, wow. What a way to make a brilliant Pokemon even more brilliant. Probably, I'd go as far as to say now I prefer Alolan Raichu over regular Raichu. In fact, no, but not even probably, I definitely do. I just love this Pokemon. Already, like I said, the design there is already amazing. Already got my own personal history with Raichu, as well as you Pokemon fans have. You know, seeing Raichu in the LT Surge versus Ash battle and all that kind of carry on, and then just adding an extra layer to it and being like, okay, Twisty, we'll round off the ears a bit more, we'll give it a bit more of a smile, a bit more of a darker tone, get on the surfboard, away you go. Wow. What the fuck is not to love? It's just so fun as a Pokemon. One is an obvious one. I think it'll be in a lot of people's lists of favourite psychics, maybe in a few people's lists of favourite Pokemon. Alakazam, the big spoony bendy boy, just who the hell does not love Alakazam? Again, he gets all the traits of being a legendary, not a legendary. When I always say legendary, I always feel like I have to explain, not legendary, but you know, legendary is in terms of OG. So he's a legendary OG, iconic Pokemon. We get the whole storyline there, you know, with Sabrina and that having him and shit like that. In the game, she had Alakazam as a race, did she not? Yes, she did. I've played the game many times. I know there's no way I doubt with it. The fact that it's such a cool design Pokemon, the fact it was it felt a little bit inside of the games originally, a little bit legendary, because any Pokemon that you needed to trade to evolve, you was a bit like, oh, you're a bit harder to get, you must be a bit badass. The fact that he is super duper quick and super duper powerful, but isn't the best at taking a hit. Kadabra, I always use, I know it's not Alakazam, but I always use Kadabra in my Pokemon Stadium playthroughs, just because he had a better moveset than Alakazam, but the speed was always there. Couldn't really take a punch, like I said, but it's a great design. Again, said it a million times, but has that Pokemon-y Pokemon feel. Alakazam, you are my favourite psychic type of all time. And he's a little bit creepy. Kadabra is also a little bit creepy. He used to be a boy, didn't it? A boy woke up in bed and it was a Kadabra. There we have it, visuals. All of a sudden, between takes, I just quickly said to him, I went, don't chew pillow again. Good boy. Because I said good boy once, he thinks he's in the clear. Look at the state of that. He's still a naughty boy, but I went, good boy. And he's... You little asshole, but I love you. I'm so bad at disciplining dogs. Like, I'm so bad. I let you get away with you get away with absolutely, yes, hello pal, but they are my favourite psychic type Pokemon of all time visuals. Please let me know your favourites in the comments below. I wish I could be a psychic and read your mind, because it's just chew thumb or destroy stuff. But visuals, thank you so much for watching. That was Pokemon Thursday. That was my favourite psychic types of all time. What should we do next? There's no point commenting, because by the time this video goes live, I would have already started to work on the next video. You can still comment, please. Maybe we'll sync up everything. I'll go, I will do electric next, and somebody's already commented saying electric, so that'll be alright. Visuals, thanks for watching. You guys are the best. We'll always keep being you, and keep on, keep it on.